Yeah, that is where our economy is being mismanaged. We want reforms in these areas. Now, these are the challenges we are facing, and we want you to also to come to our rescue. NGOs are supposed to provide services to the displaced and displaced persons and even refugees. Very little is being done. So that's why our people are really suffering. Security, people are not moving because you move at your risk. The government is obstructing delivery of humanitarian services to areas under our control so that they attract people to come to their side. That is the weapon they are also using. Communication and information systems such as radio services, this and that, are not there. And nobody knows about what is happening because they are in darkness. Move. Now, this is part of our mission. That's why we gave you those challenges which we want to address together. You know that why should we mobilize resources? This is the question we are asking ourselves and also sharing it with you. Why do we need to raise resources? We have these 4 items. 1, emergency relief services. The conference or the meeting that is going to be carried out in Texas, in Omaha, will address part of this. Okay? If we can attract NGOs to make humanitarian intervention in our areas, then that will be of real help. That one, it involves health, education, water and sanitation services. In Greater Upper Nile, there are no schools. Children are not learning. And those who have fled to the neighboring countries, they are also finding difficult. There are no schools there. Because as a refugee, it takes a very long time to put those services in place. So in effect, 1.5 years has already gone. Those children are not going to school, they are not getting health services, anything. Their health, their lives are at risk. You talk of information system we talked about before. If you cannot inform the population about what is happening around themselves, then they will not know what is happening, and you just knock at their door, you shoot them, they cannot run away because they don't have any information that the enemy or danger is coming to them or not. Mobile clinics. This one is not about, as I said before, if you go to all the areas that were retaken by the government, they mow down the hospitals, they mow down the schools. So they are on the run. The best way would be if you have resources, then you create those small mobile clinics, because they will move with the people. They'll move with the people so that they get those services. Nothing is there now. Communication gadgets, the same thing. So these are some of the issues we have to address. Now, as I said before, agricultural development projects. We are not talking about big ones now. But we are talking about in those areas for human survival, if they have implements to farm, to get food for themselves, that would be of great need. The bigger ones will come later on when there is peace. Infrastructure development programs. If we are to bring peace tomorrow, we should also make public awareness about the US community, the other communities, that South Sudan can be a better place for investment in the future. So it's not a bad idea to think in advance. Now, this is the core of our mission. Why do we come and appeal to you that let us raise funds for some of the reasons we gave you earlier? I think you are a force to be reckoned with. According to our information, in US, Canada, and Australia, especially the Nuer community, they have no less than 150 to 200,000. You are in these countries. And we are telling you that you are a force to be reckoned with. And we have been wondering why you have not yet put a representative or a senator to the Congress. It's a challenge to you and it is a challenge to us because we think that you can do it. Obama did it. They are only 12.5% of the population of US, and he became the president of this country. Why don't you think in those lines? That is a challenge. Because if you are talking about your people being killed, suffering from disease and hunger, and your voices are not heard in Congress, it's because you don't have any representation. Can it not encourage you to have one or two? Even this dream of Obama is a Kenyan. His father came in the 60s to study here. Can you not dream of ruling Tennessee one day and not far distance day? You will say, who am I? I'm just a refugee, was given an asylum. So why should I do that? This is what I say, and take this note from me. I tell you, the youngsters, that don't underrate your ability to change things as an individual. Why? In this room, we have so many different elements. You have this mic. You have the papers. You have this table. You have this projector. You have the water cans. You have the clothes we are wearing. You name them. All these things were discovered mainly by individuals, not by a group like us. So why not you be one of those important people? So don't say, "Hana pizza here, Hana zol sake." There is no somebody talking.